I'm a walking testament to the fact that CPR works. What I can tell you is I went into the classroom at about 7:15 and I don't remember anything then till 10 o'clock that night.
And one of the other instructors came over to the classroom in a loud and clear voice, "Does anybody know CPR?" I just looked at her and says, "Let's go."
Well, the one coworker that was sitting next to me, he said I laid my head down on the desk and he looked over at me and gave me a shove, said, "Come on, Al, the class isn't that boring." And I fell out of the chair onto the floor.
And when I walked into that classroom, there was Al Bailey laying on his back, and there were some students in there standing around, and Chuck Burhoop, another rigger in class, was trying to wake him up.
I knew he had a heart stent put in a couple months before, and I knew that that was hopefully helping his heart. He had heart problems. I also knew he was diabetic. I didn't know if he was having a diabetic seizure or going into a diabetic coma or what.
At the time, I couldn't find a pulse, and he wasn't breathing.
And I was a little apprehensive to just jump right into CPR. And Chuck is the one that actually said, "Hey, his hands are getting cold. He's not breathing."
So I gently picked his head up just a little bit from his neck and made sure his airway was clear, and he still wasn't breathing on his own, so we started CPR on him right away.
I think I said, let's do this 30 and 2. And so we started doing chest compressions on him.
And I could feel the cold breath of death right on the back of my neck while I worked on him. It was just heart-rending while I was doing it.
There was no pulse, no breathing, and we just kept giving him compressions.
They said it was 15 minutes before the paramedics got there. It felt like about 5, because I didn't stop until the paramedics walked in the room and he took over. He put his hand on my shoulder and said, "We'll take over from now, you need to move."
I saw him break out one of the portable defibrillators. They used it on him and brought him back to life.
We didn't have any AEDs in our building, and the fire department, my boss, Ashley Wagner, he decided to put in a request to have some put in, and now we have one on each floor.
Had they not done CPR, I probably wouldn't be sitting here talking to you about this. And I'm glad that all of them that were there knew what they were doing. My family is really thankful that they all knew what they were doing.
Do I feel like a hero? No, it was a team effort. You know, Chuck got me started. People were running around getting the paramedics and making phone calls.
I didn't get up that morning and put a cape on purpose. You know, I went to my regular job expecting to do my regular job. When things happen around you, you respond.
A hero is someone who puts their life in danger, and at no time was my life in danger.
Yeah, he survived, and I was really, really thrilled to the fact that he's still with us.
Every one of them. My book, every one of them is.